Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's Monday, the 23rd of May. I'm Ollie O'Donnell and I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
I am well, thank you. And how are you?
Yep, all good, thanks. I think you're ready for a busy couple of days at Mining 1-to-1, short breaks
Yes,
in Darba.
yes, that's right. The schedule is quite busy for both days here, Monday and Tuesday for me. So I'll have to get my good shoes on and get walking around the place.
Yeah, excellent. Right, let's get into the news. There's not a huge amount out today, but let's start with Tharissa in South Africa.
Yes, Tharissa, because they're South Africa and London listed, the South Africa Exchange requires a prior notification to investors if there's going to be a material change in the accounts or situation prior to formal announcement. And this they have done. It's a positive profit warning, I would say. Here, they're expecting the 6-month results to end 31 March to have earnings per share between 32 and 33 cents a share, and that would be a improvement of about 50% on the year-on-year comparable last year. The headline earnings, on the other hand, will be between 15 and 16 cents US, which would be a decline of about 30% or so relative to last year as well. So the combination of factors here and the volatility essentially between the changes is what's prompted the release.
Yeah, we've had quite a good run of positive announcements from Tharissa recently. What else have you seen, Paul?
Yeah, which came out overnight. The ASX quoted gold explorer in Chile, Tesoro Resources, with a new updated resource estimate for its Ternera deposit in Chile. It's now 1.1 million ounces contained at a grade of which is also improved to 1.1 grams gold per ton. And the about 45% of that resource is in the indicated category at this point. It's important for investors to recognize that this is a very large property, and Ternera is just a small portion of that. And the field geologists have sampled new areas outside the Ternera system or vein system alone, which are showing gold that still need to be drilled, and there's a lot of ground that the geologists haven't walked over yet to take samples. Important to say, too, that it's been about the cost of $21 Australian per ounce of discovery cost at this stage for Tesoro.
Yeah, Paul, this is one you've been following for a while, and you see a lot of growth potential across all the projects. It's becoming a bit of a sort of district play now, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and they have the whole position essentially with more than enough ground to build a significant mining complex where there may be several deposits of similar size here.
Yeah, and with a lot of precious metals juniors equities taking a bit of a hit over the last few weeks, it's quite a good time to start looking at these sorts of stories, which have come off a bit, but are still, quality projects. I think there's one other set of news which we'll take a look at from Rockfire Resources, Paul.
Yes, that's right. Rockfire, the AIM-quoted explorer around the world. This is talking specifically about their Molaoi zinc deposit in Greece. They've put out a maiden resource on that at 2.3 million tons at 11% zinc equivalent. That zinc equivalent is based on overall grades 9.4% zinc, 1.7% lead, and 47 grams per ton silver. Represents a ore zone of about 1,400 meters in length on a known strike length along the structure of 7 kilometers that hasn't been fully explored yet. 92% lead recovery, 96% zinc recovery anticipated from metallurgical testing on this historic development dating back to 1984. So there's a lot of pre-existing infrastructure on this one that just didn't quite get into production in the past. And these kind of numbers here would suggest that now's the time, and these are the zinc and lead prices in order to make it happen.
Okay, there we go. Right, Paul, I'll let you get off to one-to-one, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Very good. See you then.